That's right, yes. Different perspective from up here. Karis Washington with another bucket. 13 in the game. And Northside's pulled within 2. And Coach Hargrove wants to talk things over. A 30-second timeout here with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. We'll remind you we're brought to you in part by McClarty Daniel, Roush Coleman Homes, and the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. So a 2-point game right now. Southside on a little bit of a push. They've outscored them Northside has outscored them 6-2 here in this third quarter.
Derek, we've only taken 2 shots in this quarter. We had 4 turnovers and 2 shots. Northside has had 1 turnover and 9 shots.
Yeah.
They've gotten 3 extra possessions and on turnovers, and they've gotten 3 extra possessions on offensive rebounds. That's how you get back in the ball game. The good thing is the Wolverines still have the lead with 3:40 remaining in the third quarter.
Johnson with the ball, gets a screen from Ashley Rangel. Now it's Willis. Mesa. Back to Rangel. High post shot, or a pass. Ball loose. And the held ball, the arrow this time favors Northside.
So they actually went back door off the weave, but it was just a bad pass.
Hold on a second. They say it's West. The scoreboard must have been wrong.
Yes, Northside got to start the quarter.
Okay, that's right. So it is West ball. My mistake. All right, so West still has it. Now they got 5 to shoot. They don't know it.
Now, wait a minute. On jump ball, it should have reset. They didn't call it jump ball.
They did call it jump ball.
Then it should have reset.
Not when it doesn't change possessions. It doesn't.
Oh, you know that for sure?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The 3
it
doesn't.
Should.
For Brewer. Ball loose. And this held ball will belong to Northside. And they will have 31 on the shot clock.
That is the dumbest rule I've ever heard, if that's the case, Derek.
Yep.
I'm going to say it right now.
That
rule needs to change.
Goes inside, Gooden. That's a tip by Ashley Rangel, and Ivy gets the steal.
Needed that.
Who gets credit for the steal on those?
The tip.
Okay, so it's a steal for Ashley Rangel.
And I had that wrong forever. In my first 10 years, I was given the steal to the wrong. I gave deflection to the first person, the steal to the second person, but if the deflection leads to the steal, they get the steal.
Okay.
Now, sometimes you get a little tip, and it really doesn't lead to the steal, so you know what I mean? It is a judgment call for sure.
Kendall Lindsay misses from outside. Willis goes up, no contact and no call, out of bounds, and West will keep it.
Willis, one of the best goalies in the 6A. So after basketball, she'll be putting on the neon green or yellow, whatever she wears, and the big mitts.
Willis hits from 3. Well, she's scoring a goal here, and she gives West a 5-point lead. Her second 3-point hit. High post, Foster. Down low, Washington around Johnson. The shot doesn't go. Ivy gets the rebound, and Ivy's fouled. Tough rebound by Ivy Johnson there.
Total frustration foul.
First on Foster. Erica Gooden back in the game for Northside with 3 fouls.
They're letting them play this half. Only 3 fouls combined for the first 4 minutes of the game. So that's what fans want to see. They want to see basketball.
Here is Ashley Rangel. Willis down the baseline, a tough drive, can't get it to go. Rebound Anderson, her shot doesn't go. And Washington pulls it down for Northside, and then she's fouled. They'll get Mackenzie Anderson there for her second. It's the 3rd foul against the Wolverines.
So I'm going to say Northside's probably only had about 4 possessions with a chance to take the lead in this entire game once we got the lead, right?
Yep.
They've done a good job of keeping it at 2 possessions, but
Ariana Gooden, a nice drive down the baseline for 2.
Holding her to 7 points so far has been a key to have the lead. We just hope she doesn't get hot here in the fourth quarter and change in the third quarter here.
Lindsay, here's Willis on the perimeter as we near a minute to go in the third quarter. Willis drives, held ball. West will keep it. Wait a minute.
Northside just had the ball.
Yeah.
At the 3-minute mark.
Wait a minute, the table, now they've just realized it down there. I guess the arrow at the table may have been wrong. The scoreboard was right, pointing at West. And it should be Wolverine ball. Yep, they have corrected it. Boy, do we know about the possession arrow being wrong, or do we?
That's why I write down times, Derek.
That's right.
Northside had a possession at the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, no, you're right.
West has a 1:02 mark.
Yep.
And even if you're wrong, you say that and it makes you sound right if you say the time, you know.
Problems along the sideline here. Northside's got the ball, and Northside down by 3. That was a pass with a lot on it from Ariana Gooden, out of bounds. Last touch by West.
That was a good job by West getting back and slowing down Northside's transition, because
44.6 in the quarter. Brewer down low. Washington twirling and scoring inside. Washington has 15. It's an 8-3 run for the Lady Bears, and they've cut it to a 1-point game. Johnson drops it off. Nice jumper by Anna Davis. Soft touch for 2.
That was a big shot for the senior right there to answer back.
Final 15 seconds of the quarter. 3-point game. High post Washington. Double team. Fights through it. Washington, no. Out of bounds. West ball. 5.8 to go in the third.
When you're a role player like Anna, you may only get a couple of shots, and when you hit go 1 for 1, that's huge. Especially in the quarter right there, give your team a lot of momentum.
Rangel. That's it for the third quarter of play. So we've got a ball game as we go to the fourth. West looking for its first league win, and they lead by 3, 32-29 over Northside. You're watching Wolverine basketball.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go review your customer order experience at bentonvilleford.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at bentonvilleford.com.
Look, we know you've heard it before. Everybody wants to buy your car. From ads online, messages, phone calls, we get it. It can be overwhelming when you have so many people constantly trying to get a hold of you for this. If you want a process that's easy and you don't have to deal with that, come see me and my team down here at McClarty Daniel. We'd love to get you taken care of and get the best market value for you and your vehicle.
Derek Ruskin back here with John Mackey at Wolverine Arena. Fourth quarter, West by 3.
Derek, if you'd have told me Savannah Rangel's not going to shoot a shot in the third quarter till the 3 at the buzzer, that we'd had the lead, I said, you're crazy. Northside went with Gooden, number 22, Gardner, and shut her down, but we still have the lead.
That jumper doesn't go for Ariana Gooden. Offensive board, Brewer. Brewer misses, and we are going the other way. A foul called on Northside. It's on Karis Washington, her second. We're brought to you in part by Knockouts, 6-Star Pro Nutrition, and by Rock Mortgage.
As much as West dominated the defensive boards in the first half, Northside is dominating the offensive boards in the second half. But they're just coming up empty.
There's a steal by Gooden. Gooden pulls up and misses the jumper instead of taking it to the basket. Johnson got the rebound, gets knocked down. Play continues. Ashley Rangel over to Johnson. West up by 3. They have led for most of this game. Illegal screen called on the Wolverines. It's on Ivy Johnson. That's her second.
Team's fourth, second turnover for West of this quarter. 17 turnovers for West. If you'd have told me West is going to have 17 turnovers with 7 minutes in the game, I'd have said we're going to be down by quite a bit. But we had the lead despite that.
Washington got fouled, a little hip action there, and Washington's going to the free throw line for 2. Savannah Rangel with that foul, that's her second. And Washington, I shorted her earlier, she's got 16 points in the game now.
She was 2 for 2 at the line in the second quarter.
And she makes another free throw. This one would cut it to a 1-point game. And it's good. Washington has 18. And West leads by 1.
Need a good look here. Haven't had a look, haven't sniffed at the basket here in the fourth quarter with 2 turnovers.
Willis, a 3. Too strong. Washington and Nixon fight for the board. The held ball, this time the arrow favors West. We're brought to you, or we're presented by Bob Mori Auto Body and by Foster Roofing on this Wednesday nights.
Got to score on some baseline out of bounds.
Johnson draws a foul.
I like that action by Coach Hargrove.
It's on Anaya Brewer for Northside. That's her first. It's so true. You know how sometimes with a punt return you'll steal a first down or 2. With a baseline out of bounds, you can steal 4-6 points in a ball game.
Coach McMahon always thought, he was a coach I worked under at Bentonville High School back in the day. He always said he thought it was worth 8 to 10 points a game in varsity if you spend some time on it.
Well, Ivy missed both free throws here, so it remains a 1-point game, an empty trip for the Wolverines.
No, she hit the first one.
Oh, she did?
Yep.
All right.
1 for 2.
They were late putting it on the board. I thought she did, and then it wasn't up there.
Don't doubt yourself,
I should have
Derek.
trusted myself.
Nobody doubts you but me. I'm the only one.
Gooden. And a foul, and if that's Ivy, that's her third.
Oh.
It is.
It's a super athletic play.
So Ariana Gooden is at the foul line now for Northside, and she could tie the game.
Well, the fouls have turned from the first half to the second half. Northside in foul trouble in the first half. Now all the fouls seems like go on the Wolverines.
One more for Gooden. And this game is tied at 33. West races to the other end, and the entry pass is picked off by Washington. Northside could take the lead. Washington rejected. The follow goes. That's Gooden. Ariana Gooden with the stick back. She's got 11. Timeout Wolverines, as Northside has taken a 35-33 lead here with 6:03 to go in the fourth. We'll take a break. You're watching Wolverine basketball.
Look, we know you've heard it before. Everybody wants to buy your car. From ads online, messages, phone calls, we get it. It can be overwhelming when you have so many people constantly trying to get a hold of you for this. If you want a process that's easy and you don't have to deal with that, come see me and my team down here at McClarty Daniel. We'd love to get you taken care of and get the best market value for you and your vehicle. Come see us down here at McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
A 6-1 run by Northside to take the lead here with 6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Johnson looking inside, nothing there. Over to Willis. Savannah Rangel held in check in this second half until that one. Savannah Rangel with her first points of the second half, 18 in the game. Tied at 35.
It's looking like we're going to have a barn burner here in Wolverine Arena.
Stolen by Willis. We don't have a lot of points, but we've got a tight ball game here with just about 5.5 to go, and that's an offensive foul on Mason. That's her second.
Foul number 1 for the Wolverines, Mason Willis.
Fourth turnover in the quarter. 19th of the game.
So Northside, tie ball game here as we creep up on 5 minutes. Baseline jumper, Brewer misses. Here comes West, another one and done trip. That's been a big story tonight for the Wolverines. Savannah thought about taking it from out there. Nearly has the ball taken by Brewer, and now it is stolen. Here's Gooden, 3-on-1. Missed the shot, put back Washington. No one back helping for the Wolverine defense. Karis Washington has 20. Northside again by 2. Johnson draws a crowd.
Too deep.
Willis. Ten on the shot clock. Johnson. Nixon, Rangel, 5 to shoot. Savannah's got it. Savannah tries to put it up, turns it over before the shot clock runs out. Lady Bears on the break. Washington, too soft to touch. Rebound putback doesn't go for Erica Gooden. Ball loose, picked up, and a foul on the jumper. Kendrick draws the contact. Things have gotten really intense here in the last minute or so of action. Ashley Rangel with the foul. It's her second.
Team's 8th, so Northside in the 1-and-1. They're going to be shooting 2 here.
Kendrick long with the first free throw. It's still a 2-point game.
You know, this is an interesting matchup. They've had Nixon, our post, guarding this 5'6" freshman because she's not a shooter apparently.
West has just been given a bench warning. One more free throw here for Kendrick.
You know what? That's not a bad thing to ice the shooter.
Well, that's exactly what happened. She missed them both. So West now with a 2 could tie the game. A 3 would give him the lead again. That's deflected and stolen. Kendrick got a hand in there.
7 turnovers in this quarter. 20 for the game. And they're down a bucket right here. Got to have a good stop here. Good help.
Well, not great spacing here by Northside. 2 players nearly in the same spot, Washington and Brewer.
Makes
now,
it easy for help defense.
Yep, get a little more organized now as Gooden knifes through the defense, missed the shot. Here's Willis.
Don't force it.
Puts it up off the glass, count it! Mesa Willis.
A little Euro.
She's tied it, and she can give West the lead at the line.
And here's the big deal here. That's 4, and if this game stays close or goes to overtime, you know what I mean? Like, that's a long time without her if she gets another one.
Yeah, you could lose. That's Erica Gooden who picked up her 4th. Mesa to give West the lead again. Off the rim, so we're tied at 37. They'll get it in the hands of Isabella Kendrick to operate the offense. Back out, here's a 3 for Gooden, no. Long rebound, tracked down by Brewer. Washington, no. And Willis tracks it down before it went out of bounds. Thought she might let it go out there for a second.
So West with 2 timeouts, Northside with 4.
Northside has the arrow as well. Johnson gets away from the defender. Ashley Rangel for 3, it's short. Willis inside, turning, puts it up, no call, out of bounds. Northside has it.
She got blocked from behind, and then she hit it on the way down, out of bounds. If she lets it go, it would have been West's ball, but she tried to grab it falling down, and it goes out of bounds.
2.5 to go. And Northside, Coach Smith, is going to take a timeout. 2.5 to go, as I said. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching Wolverine basketball.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
All right, we're back. 2.5 to play. It is a tie ball game. And we're presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roof. All the pertinent information. Northside has 3 timeouts remaining. West has 2. The arrow does belong to the Lady Bears. And it's about to be Northside ball. They've got 29 on the shot clock. They'll be working in front court here.
I wish there was about like 20 seconds on the shot clock because maybe they forget about the shortened clock. But well, it's been an entertaining game.
Sure has.
I think this last couple of minutes is going to be just as entertaining as the rest of the game.
Gooden down the baseline. Ariana gets knocked down, no call. There's a shot, and Nixon and Johnson converge for the rejection.
The freshman Kendrick, welcome to the 6A West, says Ivy Johnson.
7 on the timer here for the Lady Bears. Down to 4. Gooden. Washington to beat the horn. Yes. Karis Washington gets it to roll in as the shot clock runs dry. And Northside leads again by 2.
He's taking a 30 right here to set his defense up. I wouldn't be surprised they go full court pressure right here.
Yeah. Coach Smith taking a quick timeout to get the defense organized after that late, and I mean late, in the shot clock basket.
How many times it bounced, Derek?
Oh, it was up there a while.
About every 10th of a second, right?
Yeah.
Like 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, every 10th that hit the rim and fell through at the buzzer.
So Northside again leading by 2. West gonna have to go the length of the court, and again, as we suspect, they'll have to navigate some full court pressure that Coach Smith and his team put on. So we'll see what they do coming out of this timeout. All right, here we go. Now both teams have 2 timeouts. Northside still has the arrow. Should there be a tie-up? Here's Johnson. Lost the dribble. Needs help. Ashley Rangel. Was it deflected? Into the backcourt. Let's see. It was not. It's a backcourt violation. They never gave the indication that it was tipped, so it was just waiting on the touch. And now Northside's got it in front court, up 2.
Well, that's the good thing about the shot clock. It's why it's a good thing we've adopted the shot clock in Arkansas, because we'd see 90 seconds of stall game probably before the shot clock. That's a travel almost.
Washington missed. Rebound Johnson. West down 2. Willis goes in. Yes! Mesa ties it at 39. What's better than this? Tie game with a minute to go?
Well, and here's the thing, too. I think that I'd be thinking about 2 for 1 with a quick shot, but I don't think they're doing that. So it looks like West may. No, it'll be a 2 for 1. They're going to get a 2 for 1 anyway.
Well, this shot clock's at 10.
Assuming they get a shot here.
And a foul with 6 on the shot clock, a foul on the Wolverines.
Okay. You know why it's a foul, Derek?
Why?
Because he blew his whistle and put his hand.
He did. That's right. Now this is a 1-and-1.
Okay. Washington is 4 for 4 on the night from the line. Hasn't missed tonight, Derek.
It didn't work. Now she's got 23.
Perfect from the line.
This would make it a 2-point game.
Have Colin Blackburn talk to you, ask Colin Blackburn about some perfect free throw situations one time.
She made them both. Karis Washington, and now Northside takes another 30-second timeout. They lead by 2.
So timeouts are even at, no. Oh, Northside down to 1.
Left.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got 1 left now.
So West has 2. If they don't get a bucket, they can still foul and still have a 1-possession game if Northside goes 1 for 2 or 0 for 2.
Well, the best they've had going on is Mesa Willis driving to the basket lately. I mean, she's got 7 in the half, 11 in the game. And in the last couple of series, when they've needed a bucket, she's been able to get it for them.
So 21 of the first 25 points in the first half were Savannah and Ivy, and they've only scored 3 points here in the second half.
Yeah, how about that?
So they shut down Savannah and Ivy.
And despite that, West still has a chance here, only down 2. They're still very much alive here, but they need a bucket.
Hannah Davis, the senior, had that big baseline jumper.
That's true.
Into the third quarter when nobody else was scoring.
Willis.
Just can't turn the ball over here. You got to get a look. That'll
Willis
work.
for the lead. It's off the target. Rebounded by Gooden. Now West has to foul. The shot clock is off. Fowler get a turnover. They get it across the timeline, Gooden, and now Willis fouls her, and the clock is, well, some time ran off the clock. They may have to adjust this. It's showing 16-5. That's the 10th team foul, so it's a double bonus. They're going to leave the clock at 16-5.
So Gooden's perfect from the line as well. She's 2 for 2. Both free throws here in the fourth quarter.
There's another one.
So you need a miss here. Coach Hargrove's going to call timeout, try to ice the shooter, and then talk about strategy down 3, down 4.
So 16.5 seconds remaining. They'll take a 30. We'll remind you, we're brought to you by Legacy Bank, IMA NWA Hero, and Northwest Health System. Sixteen and a half seconds. One more free throw coming here for Ariana Gooden. Gooden standing in the ice water. She's still at the foul line while she waits on everyone else to fill out the lane.
I always hated it as a coach. I always told my shooters, walk away. Be the last one up there. But you know what? She's not afraid. She's going to do what she wants. She's probably going to swish this free throw right here, Derek.
She did. 13 in the game. Now it's a 2-possession game. West needs something in a hurry.
Got to go quick and get a timeout. That's too long.
Rangel blocked. Gooden has it. And that's it. So that's a hard-fought, tough win for Northside. They were pushed to the limit tonight by the Wolverines, and they get a road win in conference play, 43-39 over the West Wolverines.
Well, Wolverines battled just too many turnovers, Derek, in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers in the fourth quarter. That'll kill you.
The Wolverines led by Savannah Rangel, 18 points, but as you mentioned, only 2 in the second half. Northside really locked in on her. Mesa Willis had 11 for the Wolverines as well. And Karis Washington with a game-high 24 points. Ariana Good with 13 for Northside. So,
all right, well, let's get some boys action here.
We will do that. Northside and West, the Wolverines try to move to 3-0 in conference play. And we'll bring that to you here in about 10 or 15 minutes on the Wolverine Sports Network. So stay right where you are. 6A West boys action coming up right around the bottom of the hour.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
McClarty Daniel means making deals. Browse Northwest Arkansas's largest premium pre-owned inventory on your phone right now to find your best deal. Fuel-efficient commuters? We've got them. Low-mileage trucks? We've got them too. Need a bigger ride for your growing family? Check out our great selection of third-row SUVs. We've got all makes, the most popular models, and the largest pre-owned selection around. Find your deal now at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Wanting to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
Look, we know you've heard it before. Everybody wants to buy your car. From ads online, messages, phone calls, we get it. It can be overwhelming when you have so many people constantly trying to get a hold of you for this. If you want a process that's easy and you don't have to deal with that, come see me and my team down here at McClarty Daniel. We'd love to get you taken care of and get the best market value for you and your vehicle. Come see us down here at McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Welcome back. Wolverine basketball presented by Bob Maury Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. West versus Fort Smith Northside in boys action, about to get underway here from Wolverine Arena in Centerton. A makeup of a game that was supposed to be played the Thursday before Christmas. Weather prevented that from happening. And so here we are tonight and making this game good with both these teams playing on Friday night as well. Northside played last night, as a matter of fact.
Well, your West Wolverines. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Your West Wolverines coming in at 13-1, 2-0 in the conference. That's the first time we've ever said that on January the 5th, because we've had two conference games. They come off the Bad Boy Mowers Championship at Harding, Arkansas, at Highland High School, where they beat Conway, Cabot in the semifinals, and Lee out of Mariana to win that Bad Boys Mower. And Derek, according to Scorebook Live, Bentonville West is the #1 team in the state of Arkansas.
Wow.
So that's the second ranking I've seen where Bentonville West comes in as the #1 team. So we're glad you're joining us. I think you're going to see some good basketball tonight.
I think this is going to be a good one as well. As you mentioned, West trying to stay perfect in league play. That would set up a battle of unbeatens on Friday night when Springdale comes here. Springdale's 2-0 in the league. So
talked about Northside. They were opened at Harbor. I think it was at Harbor. Is that right? I believe so. They lost
last night. Yep.
By 13, I think it was the final. So they're 0-1, looking for their first dub in 6A West Conference. Their first W in 6A West Conference in quite some time.
Right.
Since they've been in the 6A Central for the last 4 years. Is that right? 4 years?
Something like that, yeah. They've been...
or wait, no, since we've opened, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
longer than that.
They've been in the Central for quite a while.
At least 8 years, probably.
Southside was with them. And then they joined the West, and now both schools are in the West. And it's good to see Tucker Bowman back in the lineup here for the Wolverines tonight. He'll start with Lane Jeffcoat, Dawson Price, Tucker Anderson, and Caleb Cruisenberry.
You know, you say floor general is kind of an overused term, right, as a point guard, but I'm telling you, Tucker Bowman, Tebow, is as close to a general as you're going to get for a point guard. And he's probably, pound for pound, inch for inch, the toughest guy on the floor.
Northside's going to start Derek Shepard, Denarian Whitmore, Demarion Savoy, Luke Young, and Marco Smith. That's the starting five for head coach Eric Burnett, who spent many years at Harbor and has been at Northside for the last several years. Northside in the red with white numbers.
Well, the student section a little thin tonight with there being no school today. Apparently our students don't check their email.
When school's not in session, of course not.
Yeah. We should have tricked them maybe.
Some free food or something. Encourage them. Price jumping center against Whitmore, and West controls the tap. So we are underway in boys action right at the stroke of 7:30 on this Wednesday night. On the perimeter, Jeffcoat. Here's Anderson. Here's a three off the front of the rim, rebounded by Whitmore. So now first look offensively for Northside. A three for Smith. Around and off. Bowman skies for the board. Bowman draws a double along the sideline. Anderson inside. Jeffcoat. Tough catch for Lane, and it's knocked away by Young.
Got to let him get to his spot. You can't throw it while he's diving the block. Let him get to the block and then throw it to him. It's a tough catch for the big boy.
Young over to the corner. They bring it back out front. Here's Shepard working on Bowman. Here's a three, Savoy, and it rims off, and Cruisenberry gets the rebound. Bowman, cross court, Anderson.
Thought about it.
Yep. Did a good job keeping his heels off the sideline there. Price hits from outside.
Talk about a guy working on his game in the offseason. Dawson Price wasn't a three-point threat last year. He's a leading three-point shooter for the Wolverines this season, percentage-wise.
Whitmore tries to go low post, and that's denied. Jeffcoat, Northside gets it back, and Luke Young puts it in.
So West forgot to rebound after the block shot by Jeffcoat.
Bowman had that knocked out of bounds by Shepard. West will keep the basketball. Here's Cruisenberry back to Anderson. Over to Bowman. Anderson. Tough shot off target. Bowman tried to keep it in bounds. He goes flying out of bounds.
Really don't want Tebow doing that right now. We just got him back. Stop diving into the water cooler for a loose ball.
North side ball.
Probably a little bit of a force by Tuck right there. Maybe should have dumped it down to Jeffcoat or kicked it out. But you know what? He's a scorer. He's going to make that shot a lot of times too. That's a great job by Lane, but got to go rebound.
Denarian Whitmore with the bucket, and Northside leads 4-3.
There's a lot of hand, no call.
Yeah, they're letting him play here in the early going. Anderson for three, off the heel. Long rebound, Whitmore. And Whitmore blew a tire. He gets some help there as Savoy helps him out, and now an offensive foul on Savoy.
Which Burnett's not going to like that one.
Marion Savoy called for his first. That's the first foul of the game.
First turnover for the Grizzlies. So Dawson 1 for 1 from three. Tucker Anderson 0 for 3, and we got a 1-point game. Wolverines down 3-4. Northside with a trap on Tebow.
Gets it over the line. They find Dawson. He'll try a corner three. Book it.
Why drive for the dunk when you're feeling it from three? Because I thought Dawson had a dunk right there if he just goes baseline.
West back in front. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Keep shooting that. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot.
Yeah, I did too. Inside, Savoy misses, rebounded by the Wolverines.
Heat check.
Price again, he got it.
Sorry about that, Derek. I knew he was going to shoot it. I can tell when Dawson's going to shoot it.
9-4 West. Halfway through the quarter. This is Smith, and he hits from downtown. So Marco Smith with the bucket to make it 9-7.
Hope we figure out that we need to.
Here he goes again. Not this time. Jeffcoat, the rebound and the stick back. First bucket for Lane.
I tell you what, having that big 6'9" guy in there makes you more confident as a shooter too, because you know you got a pretty good shot at getting a putback with a 6'9" rebounder. That's a good matchup there. Savoy on Tucker guarding Savoy.
Young misses the three. There's the putback by Smith. Smith's got 5.
So that's the third offensive rebound, maybe the fourth for the Grizzlies. That's a bad
trouble here for Bowman. Yep. Out of bounds. Who touched it last? They're going to say Northside ball.
Yeah, that's Tebow not playing a lot, I think, maybe. You don't ever want to dribble across half court into a trap. You got to reverse that ball before you get there. But it's 11-9, 3 minutes remaining. And
what happened?
I don't know.
I don't think, yeah.
Shot clock?
Yeah, it reset now. Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't reset initially. So Savoy, boy, flings it inside for Lester, and Robert Lester draws a foul.
Zaire James checked in, Jeff Coates out.
The foul is on Tucker Bowman, it's his first. And 2 free throws here for Robert Lester, who just entered the game for Northside. He misses the front end. Missed them both, an empty trip. Anderson clears the boards.
Zaire's one of the fastest kids, coast to coast, rim to rim. Does a good job of pushing and hitting Cruisenberry.
Cruisenberry knocks down the 3 ball.
You know why he plays, Derek?
Why?
Because he can hit the open 3, and he doesn't try to do too much. He just plays with himself. He'll defend 1 through 5.
And there gets a steal right there.
He'll make good passes.
Anderson tracks down that long pass. Nowhere to go for him on the baseline. Price another 3, not this time. The back tap by Cruisenberry, but it's knocked out of bounds. James ran out of real estate to get it, and it will belong to Northside.
I bet Dawson drives it next time. He was 3 for 3, he's 0 for 2. I feel like next time he gets, he's gonna go for a dunk.
Streaky.
Still shooting 60% though on the night. He'll take that all day long.
He will.
Now West with a little trap at half court.
Yep, nowhere to go here. Smith able to navigate it, and then Cruisenberry flashes for the steal, but he ran out of room on the other sideline.
Do we have an 11 on the roster for Northside?
Javion Smith.
Did I put the wrong name down, I guess? I just skipped a number probably. All right, thank you.
And now it is a new shot clock because he had possession and then he stepped out of bounds. So Northside will get the full 35. Coach White wanted to know on the reset there. It was explained. And now here is Javion Smith missing a 3. Offensive board, Northside. Smith backs it out. Lester from downtown, no. Another chance, no. Here's another one, that rims off. Another try doesn't go. And finally Anderson clears.
Too many boards.
Price to the basket, and he's fouled by Lester. And Lester can't believe it. They had like 5 chances at it over there.
That's something West is going to have to correct at the timeout or at the quarter. Northside owning the offensive glass so far here in the first quarter.
Dawson Price short with the first free throw. Jeff Coates coming back in. Jackson Brust is coming back in coming in for the first time. Bowman checks out. Zaire James checks out for the Wolverines. One more for Dawson. Good. He's got 10 in the quarter.
They're late getting that clock point up there on the scoreboard.
Coach Burnett out on the floor imploring his team here with 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Back it out, here's Smith. A 3-pointer. That doesn't go for Javion Smith. And now here is West the other way. Jeffcoat gets entangled behind the play. Nothing comes of that. Brust has it in front court. Anderson down the baseline. Anderson's foul. Javion Smith gets his first.
13 foul. Baseline out of bounds.
Brust is the inbound man. And a foul before the inbound against the Wolverines.
Jeffcoat.
That is his first.
Two-hand shove. The official was standing right next to Coach Burnett. I'm sure Coach Burnett probably gave him a little help on that one. Third turnover of the quarter for the Wolverines, but they lead by 6. 3-2 zone here for the Wolverines. 6'9" Jeff Coat, big boys up top. Turnover, steal by Jackson Brust, and then a foul on Lester. That's going to be his second, I think. Let's wait and see. That's the call.
It is on Lester. That's number 2.
Second turnover for the Grizzlies. Tebow back in, Cruisenberry out. 42 seconds remaining in the quarter. 6-point lead for the Wolverines.
Anderson scoreless in this quarter so far.
If you had told me we're going to be up 6 with Tucker not scoring, I'd been like, really?
Bowman's in a pickle again, and this time he turns it over.
So Tebow's struggling. He's picking the ball up against the double team. He's got to back dribble that and reverse it, or somebody's got to come behind the ball to help him out.
Shot clock off for Northside, but they launch anyway. Marco Smith misses a 3. Bounces around, and Bowman comes away with it.
Got lucky there.
Now West pushes. 20 seconds in the quarter. Anderson.
That's the difference.
Fouled by Denarian Whitmore.
That's the difference in Tucker Anderson's game this year, Derek. That would have been a turnover or a block shot. You know, he's strong enough. He's more physical. He gets to the rim and finishes, or gets to the free throw line this year.
So Anderson trying to get his first points of the ball game here at the line, and he does. Wolverine basketball brought to you in part by Absolute Janitorial Services, First National Bank of NWA, and by Sam's Club.
And the second Mario Coin, Tucker.
So an 8-point lead as Northside lets it roll. Starts on the touch. There we go. Savoy attacks. Blocked by Price.
Not today, young man. Not today.
Bowman.
Too many challengers at the rim.
Anderson for 3. It rims off. Jeffcoat trying to put it up before the horn, and he got fouled. So Lane's going to the line.
That's another big improvement by Lane. He's just doing such a great job. He's feeling the ball coming off the rim on rebounds this year. You know, last year he kind of was in the wrong spot. This year he's always in the right spot, it seems like.
That's the second foul on Savoy. And Jeffcoat a little long with the free throw. James and Cruisenberry back in for the final 1-3.
And you know, Derek, it's not very often a 6'9" all-state left tackle is a good shooter. Jeffcoat's a good shooter. Like, he's got a good stroke. He's buried a 3 this year. This free throw looks good. It's just long.
Whitmore will heave it, and that's it for the first quarter of play. So West leads by 8 at the quarter break, 17-9. This is Wolverine basketball presented by Bob Mori Auto Body and by Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, back here for the second quarter at Wolverine Arena. 17-9, West leading Northside. Derek Ruskin along with John Mackey here on this Wednesday night.
You're not going to hear that very often on this Wednesday night. Mostly Tuesdays or Fridays.
That's right. Marco Smith and Luke Young back in for the Grizzlies here at the quarter break. It'll be Northside ball. West has got to break the huddle and get on the court here. And here they come.
So starting five minus Tucker Anderson, Zaire James will be in for Tucker Anderson for the Wolverines to start the second quarter. That Tucker has not been out of the game. I don't think Dawson Price has yet. So Tucker gets his first blow, and he'll probably come back in for Dawson and give Price a blow.
Good entry pass. Strong move by Demarion Savoy.
That was too easy for the Grizz. Good job by Tebow. You see what Tucker did that time?
Look out.
Did you see the difference what Tebow did that time? He back dribbled and gave himself some room that time.
So Bowman was trying to throw the ball off the defender out of bounds, and it hit Shepard right in the face. And Shepard didn't like it, but luckily.
Well, you know why he doesn't like that, Derek? Because it hurts.
That's fair.
So Tebow going line, 1-1 the rest of the way.
Wow. 7:35 to go in the half.
You know, though, Northside doesn't care. They foul a lot. It doesn't bother them. Shot clock.
Yep, it didn't reset. It was at 25, now it's at 35. All right.
Well, Tebow misses the front end. He doesn't miss very many free throws. I'll start saying Tucker Bowman.
Oh, Cruisenberry denies the three-point attempt by Shepard.
You're not going to say that very often. Cruisenberry blocks the corner three.
Wow. Number 24, Jackson Bruss coming back in. Tucker Anderson back in. Cruisenberry and James take a seat. Long inbound here for Northside. They'll go to the backcourt to get it. That's Savoy, who will track it down.
So 3-2 back on defense for the Wolverines here. They're going too high. Flashing elbow to block. Tucker almost got that corner pass, and there's a shot clock violation.
Wow. Shot clock violation forced by the Wolverine defense. Is that a case where the zone just kind of messed with them?
Yeah, without a doubt.
West leads by 5. We're in the early stages here of the second quarter.
So Northside going with a 1-3-1 here. Dawson working the wing and the point wide. Trying to attack a gap.
Anderson is calling for the ball down on the baseline. He's got it. They quickly double him. He backs out to the corner.
It's nice when you got a 6'8" guy to throw to on the baseline against his zone.
Shot clock at 4.
Pull one.
Bowman, that's
kick, and it's a reset with 1 second left. To 15.
Yeah, it does go to 15. You're right. So that's a break.
Because it was at 1.
Yeah.
If Lane picks it up, it's a shot clock violation. Would have been back-to-back shot clock violations if they would have got it.
Bowman from way out there doesn't go. Jeffcoat gets the rebound, and his shot is swatted by Whitmore. Shepard nearly slipped again. Back it goes to Savoy. Nice ball handling there. The runner doesn't go for Smith, and Bowman comes down with the board.
I think we want Smith taking runners versus threes.
Bruss for 3. Back iron. Rebound, Grizzlies. Whitmore.
Get your arms up, Lane.
He went around Jeffcoat and scores. Whitmore's got 4. Anderson, yes, off the glass. That's his first field goal of the night.
So he's got 4, and maybe he'll start feeling it now.
West up by 6.
So Northside's kind of controlled the tempo. This is the kind of game they want.
Yeah, they want to take it down. And now Savoy will pull it back, and they'll regroup. Now they've got 13 to shoot. 9 on the timer. Young in the corner. Down the baseline. Shot doesn't go for Smith. Rebounded by Jeffcoat.
They're going to have to fix that. That's too easy. They're just going corner and a dive down the lane line for easy looks, and just haven't been able to finish them.
Bowman with a pass inside. Price turning, and he got it off the window. Price has 12.
Not sure how that one went in, Derek. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Well, sometimes the ball bounces your way.
It was a triple team.
Yeah. High post, and the jumper smooth for Marco Smith. He's got 7. The lead is again 6. Anderson, he'll take the 3. Off the rim, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Northside. Crusenberry coming back in here for West to give Lane Jeffcoat a break. There's a quick hitter off the inbound, and Tucker scores.
Don't know how it works, Derek. I really don't. It's on every one of our films.
West up by 8 again, halfway through the second quarter.
Coach White talks about it at clinics.
I know. The Bobs, baseline out of bounds. 3-pointer Shepard, front rim. Bowman with the board. And Bowman nearly threw it away. Price able to keep it alive. Price for 3. Got contact after the shot, no call. Back inside, Anderson puts it down.
Crusenberry with the offensive rebound to keep that play alive, and Tucker with the finish.
8-2 run for the Wolverines. They lead by double digits. Young brings it back to the middle of the floor. And now an offensive foul. Jackson Bruss takes the charge. It's on Whitmore. It's his second.
Second turnover of the quarter. 4 turnovers for the Grizzlies in the half.
So does he go on the wall? Does he get the Gatorade? How does that work when you take a charge?
We had a charge wall back, when I was there. I don't know if they're still doing the charge wall, but we take a picture of them and put them on the wall. So hopefully they're going to get a picture and put him on the wall.
Whitmore, or James, called for the steps there.
Z's feet going a little bit faster than his brain right there a little bit. That's all right. Sometimes I forget he's just a sophomore because he dressed out as a freshman last year.
Yeah.
He's still young.
Under 3 to go here in the first half. Shepard's entry pass knocked away, and Northside got a timeout. And Whitmore was granted a timeout, and who's down?
Tucker Anderson.
Tucker's down, and he's holding the shoulder. Oh, boy.
I hope it's just like a Charlie Horse situation and not where his shoulder got.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened to Tebow, was he hurt his shoulder getting kind of jerked out of socket.
It's a 30-second timeout called by Northside. We're brought to you by McClarty Daniel, Roush Coleman Homes, and the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. Well, Tucker's just trying to shake it off. He's not being looked at by the trainer or anything.
Need to get some ice on him, maybe.
That's a good song to play then here in the building.
It's always a good time to play Ice, baby.
This is one you would spin back in the day, right?
Only one time. This is my go-to karaoke song, Derek. You better stop, collaborate, and listen. I'll stop there. I charge for
I think we have to pay if you continue.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
They'll block our stream on YouTube, right, for a copyright violation.
That's right.
Come on, Vanilla. We're just having fun.
Here's Shepard. Now the shot clock's at 11. Once again, well, they may get something here. There's a steal by Crusenberry.
That's what he does, Derek. That's what he does. He's in the right spot at the right time.
Coach White wants a 30-second timeout here with 2:27 to go until halftime.
Apparently some of our fans didn't really.
You're getting some feedback on the on your Vanilla Ice skills.
I'll stop.
You're not going on AGT with that act.
Well, it's been stuck on 10 for about
45
seconds or so, a minute. I thought we were kind of getting in a roll and get some points going, but then back and forth turnovers and missed shots about the last minute. Tucker finally going. He's got 6 this quarter. Dawson's got 2. Only 2 Wolverines. Nope, I missed a bucket. Who was our last bucket by? You know?
I do not know.
Okay.
Dawson Price has 12. Do you have that? We'll figure it out at halftime. They lob it inside, and it's picked off by Marco Smith. Savoy goes up, and Price affected with the defense there. Anderson goes up, and he's fouled by Marco Smith. First foul on Smith.
It is hard to finish on our rim. We've got 6'8" Tucker Anderson, 6'9" Lane Jeffcoat, and 6'5" Dawson Price, and they can all block shots. And now I guess we got to talk about 6'3" Caleb Cruisenberry as a shot blocker, right?
Got one on that 3 earlier. One more here for Tucker. He missed the first, so it's still a 10-point game. And now it's an 11-point lead. He's got 9. 2 to go until halftime. And Price going for the steal, going to be tagged with the foul. His first.
Yeah, that's not a bad foul. Only 3rd foul of the half. His first, so. Back to man for the Wolverine defense. It's just an ISO play.
And Savoy.
That's bad defense. We run that play.
Savoy's got 4. 95 to go. 95 to go in the half. Anderson keeps it in play.
So that's 6'8" guarded by 6'7". That's a good matchup for Tucker.
Price got clobbered, no call. The follow shot hits the top of the glass. And now here's Northside the other way. Right down then, and Savoy misses. Tucker for 3. And Savoy able to skirt the sideline or the baseline and stay in bounds.
Anderson without a 3 in this half.
That hasn't happened very often.
Nope. But he's found other ways to score. That's the difference.
Whitmore in the lane. Denied by Price, and Anderson was there as well. Anderson goes coast to coast, missed the shot, rebounded by Whitmore, and now a foul.
That's a great take by Tucker. Just didn't quite get it up over the rim enough.
The foul's on Cruisenberry, his first.
It's not a bad foul for Cruz either right there. 4th team foul, so it's a 9-point game, 35 seconds remaining, about a 3-second differential in the shot clock.
They may take this down with Savoy. Ian Shepard on the perimeter. Smith. Three-pointer. Smith was open off the back of the iron. Bowman with a rebound. Shot clock off. Wolverines with 10 seconds. Cruisenberry. Extra pass. Anderson to the rack for 2.
That's what you do, Tuck, when the three's not falling.
We go to halftime with the Wolverines leading by 11, 28-17 over the Northside Grizzlies, with Tucker Anderson with 11, Dawson Price with 12. Leading the way for West, Marco Smith, the high point in the first half for Northside, with 7. Wolverine basketball presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. We'll take a break and come right back with some first half stats after this.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Teachers and all service providers. If you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Okay, I have my checking account number, my passcode numbers, my social security.
Let's just start with your name. Jim, right?
Feeling like you're just a number? Come to Legacy. We take the time to get to know you and your financial goals, and we'll never treat you like a number.
But if you were a number, you'd be number one.
Who are you talking to?
Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
McClarty Daniel means making deals. Browse Northwest Arkansas's largest premium pre-owned inventory on your phone right now to find your best deal. Fuel-efficient commuters? We've got them. Low-mileage trucks? We've got them too. Need a bigger ride for your growing family? Check out our great selection of third-row SUVs. We've got all makes, the most popular models, and the largest pre-owned selection around. Find your deal now at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Wanting to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
Look, we know you've heard it before. Everybody wants to buy your car. From ads online, messages, phone calls, we get it. It can be overwhelming when you have so many people constantly trying to get a hold of you for this. If you want a process that's easy and you don't have to deal with that, come see me and my team down here at McClarty Daniel. We'd love to get you taken care of and get the best market value for you and your vehicle. Come see us down here at McClarty Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bentonville.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Wolverine basketball presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Take it on Northside tonight. West leads by 11 at the break. Marco Smith leading the way for Northside with 7. Whitmore and Savoy 4 each. Young with 2. 11 for Tucker Anderson. 12 for Dawson Price. He really gave him a boost early with those 3 quick three-pointers.
Yeah, whap, 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 heat check, and then he kind of cooled after that, but he finished 3 for 6, so he shot 50% for the half. As a team, West is 4 of 14 from 3, so that's a pretty good percentage, but considering we went 3 for 3, we're 1 for our last 11.
Yeah.
So that's kind of kept Northside in the game, kept this from being a blowout due to our poor three-point shooting after Dawson's first 3. Northside is 1 for 7 from 3, and usually they shoot a lot more threes, but they're content going to the rim. I hope Coach White talked about keeping them off the glass, because that's kept Northside in the ball game as the offensive boards for the Grizzlies.
West closed out the half on a 7-2 run, and this lead is the largest it's been right now at 11 points here at the break.
Well, you worry about kind of a trap game. Like, you look at the scores, you look at the record. Northside's 9-6 coming in here after a loss to Harbor last night, and looking ahead to, even we kind of looked ahead. We've talked about the matchup of unbeatens Friday night with Springdale possibly if we take care of business. So you got to be happy if you're in the Wolverine locker room with how this first half played out. But Northside can get on the boards and get some putbacks, and they can shoot the ball a little bit. So if that 3 starts falling for them, it's going to be a ball game. So we'll see what happens in the second half, see what adjustments Coach Burnett makes for the Grizzlies, and see what adjustments Coach White makes for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I think it's a solid point about the kind of the trap game situation, but so far, no issue as the Wolverines lead by 11 here at the break. And Coach alluded to it, but Springdale will be here Friday night. Hopefully a rowdy atmosphere inside Wolverine Arena with school back in session and everything. As Springdale undefeated in league play, they're 2-0, and West looking to go to 3-0 if they can close this thing out here in the second half against Northside. So that'll be a big game, that'll get a lot of attention, statewide with the ranking for both those two teams.
Without a doubt.
And that's on Friday night. The Wolverines trying to take care of business here tonight to get to that game unbeaten.
Well, and so how did we get here in conference 2-0? We beat Bentonville at Bentonville as part of the Hoop Hall South Classic. Coach White brought that tournament to our area last year. We hosted here at West. So we beat Bentonville for the 1-0 in conference, lost to Harvard and Westlake. They're somewhere around the 17th ranked team in high school basketball, depending on, somewhere in 15 to 20 range, depending on what you look at. They're a good basketball team with some D1, a couple of 2 or 3 D1 players and a lot of D2s. And we lost to them by 10 without Tucker Bowman, our floor general. He got hurt in the Bentonville game. So, that's our only loss coming into the night. And then we took care of business, of course, against Southside before Christmas break. So, here we are looking to go 3-0 with another half of basketball just like the first. We will be.
And you mentioned as well going over one of those post-Christmas, pre-New Year's events over at the Bad Boy Mower, and they won that as well.
Dawson Price had a good tournament. Jackson Brust, Tucker Anderson, they all had good tournaments over there. Here's one thing we're going to have to probably do to make this a successful run is we played 6 guys tonight, I believe, right? Only 6.
Yep.
So we may have to develop some more depth. Oh, sorry.
7.
7, sorry.
Yeah.
We may need an 8th guy. We don't know who that's going to be yet. Devari Fox has gotten some minutes. Ben Van Hickey's gotten some minutes. Brennan Thrasher. But I feel like we're going to need at least an 8th person because in basketball, it's different than baseball and football because it's flu season. It's sickness. Like a lot of seasons don't have to deal with that normally. Well, except for this global pandemic that made everybody have to deal with it. But basketball coach has been dealing with viruses for since the dawn of basketball, right?
Since 1891.
Thank you, James Naismith.
That's right. All right, quick three here. Anderson can't find the range. Cruisenberry with the offensive board. Price keeps it in bounds to Bowman. Dropped it down. Jeffcoat lost the grip on it. Cruisenberry got it back. Finds Lane inside, and Lane scores.
So Lane gets the points, gets his name in the book, but that was Cruisenberry's possession. Yeah. He got an offensive rebound, kept a ball from getting stolen, and got the assist. And that was a bad turnover by the Grizzlies.
Anderson
just tried to lob it up, and nobody home.
Cruisenberry drops it down. Price lost his balance, got it back out. Bowman
shot it, should have shot it.
Anderson drives, and I think Savoy got a piece of that. Now Savoy at the other end lays it home. Savoy's got 6.
I like Tucker turning down the first one, but don't turn down the second one. You're a shooter, that's what you do.
Price off the rim. Young with the board. Whitmore drops it off. Smith to the cup. Well, a hot start here for Northside. They've cut it to 9. Bowman, double team in the backcourt. He gets it over the line to Jeffcoat. Cruisenberry for 3, no good. And the rebound, Savoy starts the break. 2-on-1. Shepard, no. Follow, good for Marco Smith. So 6 in a row in a hurry for Northside, and a timeout is taken by Coach Greg White. It's a 30-second timeout with the lead from 11 at halftime down to 7 here in less than 2 minutes of time off the game clock.
We can't give runouts if you're going to take a 3. We're giving up 2 runouts, and I'll say this, Northside can make transition layups. They missed a lot of shots at the front of the rim in the first half, just trying to post up or, mix it up. But in transition, they're going to make them.
So West has it. It looks like a little pressure again here being applied by Northside. Into Bowman. Anderson. Jeffcoat working out front. Bowman back to Anderson.
Good pass.
Yeah, Jeffcoat scores. Sweet find by Tucker.
Good job coming out of the timeout, getting a bucket.
The lead is 9.
3-2 zone for the Wolverines. They're pinning that bottom guy.
And it's thrown away by Young.
That's the second bad pass by Northside. Just threw it over their teammate's head by about 8 feet. I don't care how high you jump, that's a tough grab.
Tough to get it when it's way up there. Anderson muscles his way to the hoop, and a blocking foul on Northside.
That's a good job by Tucker. Young was not in front. He was just riding his hip the whole way, so Tucker kept going.
2 free throws for Tucker Anderson.
He needs to see it go through the net here.
Yep. Well, there's one. He got both free throws. 13 on the night for Tucker Anderson. Back to double digits with the lead here for the Wolverines.
Better than a turnover.
Whitmore, that hit the shot clock. It's out of bounds.
I feel like that's probably not the guy they want shooting that 3 after watching that for him. I think I want 21 shooting a lot more 3s than number 10.
Jeffcoat in the corner, back out to Bowman. He'll try one. Yes.
Yes, sir, Tebow. Welcome to the book.
And just like that, a 7-0 run by the Wolverines after that burst by the Grizzlies.
Coach White got the timeout and settled down the troops.
That was Bowman's first bucket of the game, too. Largest lead of the night for the Wolverines.
Nice cut by Young.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Swatted away, but he was right under the glass.
Just because you're close to the rim doesn't mean it's a good shot, Derek.
Yeah.
When there's a 6'9" dude standing right there and you're 6'3", it's not a good shot.
We near the halfway point in the third quarter. Anderson backing down, driving in, and it doesn't drop. Rebounded by Whitmore.
A lot of contact, no call.
That three goes. Luke Young connects. That's just the second three for Northside in the game. Bowman threads the defense. Cruisenberry left alone. He misses the three. Whitmore another rebound. Shepard goes in. He got it to drop and one. What a shot by Derek Shepard.
5'9" sophomore.
A three-point play chance for Northside.
First team foul against the Wolverines. Second foul on Jeffcoat. Bruss is going to check in. Cruz is going to come out. Lester checks in for the Grizzlies, and Mario Smith checks out.
Brought to you in part by Knockouts, 6-Star Pro Nutrition, and Rock Mortgage. There's the three-point play for Derek Shepard, his first points of the game. And they're
so Northside's keeping it in like that 8 to 12 range, right? Like,
yep.
West needs to string this thing out before the end of the third. Don't want Northside to hang around and feel like they got a chance in the fourth quarter.
Shepard got a hand on that pass. Jeffcoat catches it cleanly, however. And now Bowman attacks the board and he scores. What a drive.
That's what we were missing with him out of the game. He's such a strong finisher at the rim.
5 in the quarter for Bowman. Back to a 10-point lead. That pass nearly out of bounds. Savoy kept it in.
Northside trying to throw it away. Shoot it before you throw it away.
Lester from outside. And that's the first bucket for Robert Lester. And it's a 7-point game. And there's a steal. Lester with the takeaway. Bowman nearly got it back.
First turnover of the quarter.
Whitmore inside, and it's swatted out of there by Jeffcoat. Here is Anderson. No. And a foul.
Late whistle.
And Tucker Anderson draws the contact. It's on Demarion Savoy, and that is his third.
Second team foul for the Grizzlies. Tucker 2 for 2 in this quarter. 5 for 6 on the night from the line.
There's number 1 at the stripe, 14 in the game. James comes in, Cruisenberry back in for West.
So we're going small here. Well, smaller.
And Tucker makes a pair.
(41-32).
That's right. Whitmore. Shepard. Young will try one from outside. It doesn't go. James skies for the board.
Don't pick it up, Z. It's a bad spot to pick it up.
Price back to James. We have under 2 minutes to go in the third.
Oh, nice cut by Brust. That cut by Brust is what got Tucker Anderson open. He went back door, rejected the screen, baseline cutter, and that's good for Tucker. That's his first 3 of the night.
And the lead is up to 12. And there's a takeaway. Here is James. Missed the layup. Bruss No, that was nearly basket interference as a Northside player touched the net. And here is Northside in the front court with Young. And Young is called for an offensive foul.
Little out of control. Dawson may have been a little bit late, but he got the call because he took it in the chest, Derek.
Yep. Second foul on Luke Young.
That's a third charge taken, second by Dawson, one by Brust, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Q Thompson is in now for West.
So the sophomore Thompson got his first three against Southside. First basket as a varsity player.
Nearly a
He's
takeaway off the inbound.
Cornerback on Coach Pratt's
that was close.
football team. Hurt his knee and came back at the end of the year in time.
Bowman draws a crowd defensively.
It's a bad spot to be, Tebow.
And yeah, Coach White, to save the possession, calls a timeout. That was a ragged possession there.
It's going to be a full.
Well, it's a full.
Yeah, that's all you got.
We'll take it with 1:04 to go in the third, and West up by 12.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
West has the ball with 1:04 to go here in the third quarter. And they lead by 12. They've led by as many as 14 in this third quarter. We're presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing.
So we got a sideline inbound.
Yep.
See if we try to score off of it or just get it in and then run a half-court set.
Cruisenberry, the inbound man, got to hurry, gets it in to Bowman. 17 on the shot clock. Bowman doubled. Thompson, Cruisenberry, Price.
Got
short.
blocked.
Smith gets it away. Shepard, and nearly tied up with Thompson. On the backside, Young puts it home. 10-point game again, under a minute.
Had a chance to go 14 or 15, and
Bowman took a step. Northside's really turned up the heat defensively here.
now they're going to get a chance to cut it to single digits at the quarter.
Tucker Anderson's coming back in for West. Q Thompson will get a break. From the corner, Lester an air ball, and Anderson's defense affected that. Now Tucker for three. Nope. Bowman fighting for the board. It's pulled down by Luke Young. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Lester for the flush, and he gets fouled hard.
It's a good foul by Tuck.
That's his first.
Especially because it's his first.
Lester will shoot two.
I guarantee that young man's got a better shot of making a dunk than he does an uncontested dunk than 2 free throws. Because most people do.
Yeah. Well, he made the first one. One more for Robert Lester. And a crier off the front of the rim and in. 7 seconds. West
Better
up
go.
by 8. 2 seconds and 1. Bowman to beat the buzzer. Yes!
Talk about a backbreaker right there. Bowman, 8 points in the quarter. Perfect 3 for 3 from the floor. A couple of threes and a 2 on the driving layup spin move. So,
and that makes it an 11-point game after 3. You're watching Wolverine basketball.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Back in Centerton, fourth quarter. Wolverine basketball presented by Bob Morey Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. West up 11 on the three-pointer to beat the third quarter buzzer by Tucker Bowman. The Northside ball here on the alternating possession as we start the fourth stanza.
19-18 quarter, West wins it by 1.
Lester, a tough drive.
Oh, Dawson.
Swatted, and Dawson hit the deck hard. So did Lester. Anderson off the mark, rebounded by Young. Shepard around the perimeter. And that drive, and Smith misses. Javion Smith misses at the rim. Bowman.
So we've had 3 misses at the rim to start this quarter. 2 by Northside, 1 by West.
Nice
That's not going to be a miss. Oh,
Price misses. You jinxed it.
Dang it. He got blocked. Nice help defense by the Grizzlies.
Pretty move there. Marco Smith with the bucket. He's got 13. And Northside continuing to hang around here. There's another takeaway. He left it short. That was Shepard who left it short. A golden opportunity missed there. Lobbing it for Anderson with the flush and one.
How about that pass by Price?
What a way to score his 20th of the night. With authority. Another one for the Tucker Anderson highlight tape. And he catches it on the old-fashioned three-point play.
100 for the Wolverines. They lead 50-38.
Lester, guarded by Anderson. That's dangerous pass. Whitmore keeps it alive. Savoy swings it back. Three-pointer Smith, front rim. Rebound tapped by Cruisenberry and secured by Bowman. And that pass, a little too much on it, out of bounds.
That's one of those passes you got to put some backspin on it so it checks up. You got to be a golfer right there. I don't think Tucker golfs.
Price and Bruss back in the game, replacing James and Cruisenberry.
Coach White subbing 2 at a time a little more frequently here, keeping people fresh for the last 8 minutes of this game.
West by 12. Savoy. Cross court. Smith. And that is out of the reach of Whitmore and out of bounds. West ball.
9th turnover by the Grizzlies. And I think it's 9-9 on turnovers. Excuse me, 10th turnover for the Grizzlies.
Trouble here for Bowman again. And he throws it off of Whitmore out of bounds. Smart play by Bowman. About all he could do other than burn another timeout. 29 on the shot clock.
Got to stay out of the corners. Just stay out of the corners. Stay by the logo.
Bowman trapped again. Bruss all alone. Jeffcoat underneath for 2. And Lane's got 8.
I'm going to have to look. He may be touching his career high.
This matches the largest lead of the night for West, 14.
It's kind of that danger zone point for the Grizzlies. They don't get a bucket here.
Marco Smith with a triple.
And he needed it, and they got it.
He's got 16.
Dawson.
Price trying to answer, no good. Smith gets the board. Lester, high off the glass. Lester got it back. Whitmore fires. Yes. Denarian Whitmore, his first bucket of the second half.
Okay, I guess he can shoot a little bit.
Back-to-back triples, and it's an 8-point game again. 4:42 to go. Anderson, entry pass swatted by Smith. Whitmore, nice step through, and he scores. Well, it's 8-0 run for Northside to cut it to 6.
Letting them hang around.
Price nearly had to take it away by Savoy. The Wolverines retain possession. Bowman drives, no. Jeffcoat, the putback doesn't drop. Here's Northside with a 3-on-3, no numbers. Shepard with the discard, back out. There's a 3 off the rim by Whitmore.
Russ tried to take the charge. I thought he did.
And another shot clock issue. Shot clock should be at 32.
In the game for the Wolverines, number 10, Zaire James. In the game for the Grizzlies, number 11, Javion Smith, and number 20, Luke Young.
Now James in trouble in the backcourt. Gets it, well, he had it, and Bruss lost it to Javion Smith. Right down the lane, and that's 2.
You better get Tebow back in quick.
Well, Savoy has made it a 4-point game. It's a 10-0 run for Northside. James in trouble and another takeaway. Savoy makes it a 2-point game. 12 straight, a collision and a block on Northside.
It's the 4th on Luke. The 5th team foul.
Yep.
Tucker Bowman comes back in. Cruisenberry comes back. Zaire and Bruss exit.
This 14-point lead is almost evaporated in a heartbeat. .3:12 to go. Cruisenberry. They get it over the line with Anderson. Anderson, travel. And Northside's going to get it back. A 12-0 run for the Grizzlies, and now they could tie it.
A lot of drama here in Wolverine Arena tonight, both games. West back at that 3-2. Smith out.
Dangerous pass there. Javion Smith keeps it alive. Loose ball. And it's kept in play by Savoy. Yeah, it's at 7. Loose ball. Picked up Anderson. And Anderson has his pocket picked by Smith. 3-on-2. Not sure what that was. Out of bounds, West ball.
Just shoot the layup.
And Whitmore rolling around in pain on the far sideline after diving after that ball.
That was Savoy that got around Jeffcoat and threw it back out to nobody. Just finished the layup, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm not sure we would be here at this point.
No.
At the start of the 4th quarter, but here we are. West needs to take care of the basketball here.
Cruisenberry nearly had it swiped. Foul on Northside. That one's on Whitmore. That's his 3rd. 6 team fouls, so every Northside foul from here on out, free throws for the Wolverines. Anderson, as we near 2 minutes to go.
Got to come to the ball,
Yep.
Dawson.
Price to the basket, and that's a big bucket for Dawson Price. His first of the second half. That ends a 12-0 run for Northside.
Got to get about 3 stops to win this game.
Shepard from downtown. Northside not going away. And it is a 1-point game with 1:53 to go here in the fourth. We are brought to you in part by Legacy Bank, I'm a NWA Hero, and Northwest Health System.
Well, a 1-point game with 1:53. I guarantee you, Coach Burnett, if I'd have said when he walked in the building tonight, you want to just start at 1:53 down 1, he'd say yes all day long.
It was a 14-point lead, and Northside on a 15-2 run. And right now, as we've said, a 1-point game. Now, West has 2 timeouts remaining. Northside has 3. West has the possession arrow. Should there be a tie-up. And West also has the basketball here. And Northside's going to put some pressure on, as you would expect. Anderson can run the baseline, doesn't choose to. Bowman, a screen from Cruisenberry. They got to move here.
Good pass.
Anderson got free, and he throws it down! Three-point game.
Find 21, don't let him shoot.
Well, there he is.
Make somebody else beat you.
Savoy to the rack, denied. Anderson over to Price. Dawson fouled.
Oh, he went down hard on his knee. Shepard didn't mean to, but kind of undercut him there. When you're 5'9" against 6'5", it's hard not to undercut somebody.
Savoy just got his 4th foul. So he's got 4. Luke Young has 4 for Northside. Dawson Price is at the line, and this is 2 shots.
West will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Good teams finish games by making free throws. Let's see if West can do that.
This would make it it is a 2-possession game now. 1 out of 2 for Price. 4-point lead.
You don't need a 3 if you're Northside, but you'll take one if it's the right one. There's a clear out again. That's too many times.
Swatted by Tucker Anderson. And then they try and throw it off of him out of bounds, and Price comes up with it. Minute to go. Bowman trapped. Jeffcoat tackled. West got a timeout. And now let's see what comes of this. Jeffcoat was tackled, but the timeout was called simultaneously from the Wolverine bench. So no foul, just the timeout. That looks like what the call is. So they're going to rule that the timeout was called before the foul.
That's a full timeout. We've got 1 left. Northside has 3, 56.1 seconds remaining. I'm not sure what Coach Burnett's talking about, because it's either a foul on Northside or a timeout by West. Either way.
Yep.
He's probably talking about the block by Tucker Anderson maybe on that clear out drive.
Possibly.
Thought there's some contact possibly. All right, here we are, 4 points. West ball.
It's going to be near midcourt.
Yep. Far side midcourt.
Well, we've been treated to 2 good ball games here tonight. West trying to hang on to stay perfect in league play, with Springdale coming in here Friday night. And you observed during one of the breaks that some of the Springdale players are here tonight anyway, watching this game.
That usually happens with, there's a makeup game, you know. The other players tend to watch. That's the second horn. Coach White trying to get the play drawn up. They're not going to set this ball down, but they might. I've seen crazier things. That's to get them out, guys. Let's go. You don't have time to call it up. Hustle. Let's go.
All right.
That's a veteran referee crew there, though. You don't, like, put the ball down. Oh, he kind of did on him.
Tipped twice, and out of bounds to Northside. So now Northside has it down 4. Three-pointer Smith, no. Rebound Price. Anderson bringing it up.
Had the guy shooting the right shot. Just let him foul you.
Cruisenberry gets it back to Anderson. Well, that's not who Northside wants to foul, but they may not have a choice. Cruisenberry's in trouble. 15 on the shot clock. And now they foul Anderson with 25 showing on the clock. And it's a 1-and-1.
I think Coach Burnett was wanting that foul a whole lot sooner.
Well, yeah, a lot of time went off there. And remember, they need 2 possessions, even if he makes both of these. So Tucker Anderson with a 1-and-1.
How big was that block by Tucker Anderson? Yep. 4-point game, wide open layup, comes over from the help side, and not only blocks the shot, but gets the rebound too.
He will get the bonus. 24 tonight for Tucker. And give him 25. It's a 6-point game. Northside needs a 3 in a hurry.
Don't let him shoot a right-handed layup.
There's Shepard, back iron. Tipped, and Bowman secures it. And West with 14.1 may have secured the win. It was not easy.
Well, Derek, it took me too long as a coach. That his 5th.
Yeah, he fouls out with 10 points, Demarion Savoy.
It's really hard to get a win in the 6A West, no matter who you play. I saw an old First Southside team beat beat a Bentonville Tigers team without Malik Monk one time when he was hurt. They shouldn't have won.
6-point game after the missed free throw.
So a win is a win is a win. Enjoy it. You don't have to like everything about it, but you do have to like that it's a win. And the Wolverines are going to be 3-0.
Lester in the corner. Final seconds ticking down. That's no good. And West gets a 6-point win. 59-53 over the Northside Grizzlies to stay perfect in league play and set up a big showdown Friday night with West versus Springdale. 25 for Tucker Anderson. You know, a quiet second half for Dawson Price, but boy, when they needed a big bucket in the 4th quarter, he did deliver.
Yeah, and got a big rebound and some big blocks. I mean, he does more than just score for you. But we're a fun team to watch. Lots of guys, different nights, going to do different things for you to win a game. So let's go. Undefeated Red Dogs, the undefeated Wolverines, Friday night.
Let's meet back here Friday night. How about that?
Sounds good.
59-53 West wins it. For John Mackey and our Wolverine Sports Network crew, Derek Ruskin saying so long. Our coverage presented by Bob Mori Auto Body and by Foster Roofing. Good night from Centerton.